episode 34. And I'll be starting my reaction from the 2-minute and 8-second mark, and I'll be watching it from Crunchyroll's website. But without further delay, I'll be starting my reaction in 1-0, go. Finally! Because actually, Telmon was actually one of my favorite Digimons in the original series, too. Look at the little barks. Fucking adorable. Oh. They better get ready. I hope Kondamon has some kind of like a bubble ability to block out any waters. That or everyone's. I hope everyone has high lung capacity. Oh, okay. I was kind of waiting to work for a second. I had a feeling it was gonna have some kind of bubble thing because if it had jumped in without giving them much of a fair warning, I'd be like, "Yo, is he trying to drown him?" I mean, what exactly they're gonna hang on to though inside of that? Oh man, I just love Agumon with all this chaos. He's just sleeping, chilling, all just motherfucking casually, while everyone else is just panicking. And then Panaman and Taku are like the most panicked. Oh man, they're the type of chemistry I love to see. Hmm. Man, I'm actually wondering how much of the memories of her past life does Telmon actually contain, actually. Hmm. At the very least, now we know how I managed to take advantage of all the other Digimon, then. It actually shows that when it comes to Millenniumon, aside from having power, he's also a pretty dang persuasive individual, too. Woo, thankfully that wasn't the case. I want to see adorable Telmon suffer. Aww. Now this is the type of cuteness I love to see. I just hope they're all ready, though, to take on any opposition Vaga. Aw, that's actually pretty darn wholesome right there. Oh, now, so she actually does show off her sweet side sometimes. Yo, he just doesn't like to make it too. Oh, okay. Oh no, I don't want to see the cute little Digimon Dando. No. Okay, I thought for a second it was gonna get like crushed by like some kind of like mysterious Dig. Oh, hello, Static Shadic. Yeah, this deck is always epic when it plays. I don't mind this one bit. I was kind of hoping it'd be a relaxing episode, but I actually don't mind seeing Telmon kick some ass and take some names. And the animation where she actually punched that thing is actually really good. You see all those cool looking animation spares. You can definitely tell when it comes to like the Holy Digimon, those animators know not to mess up at least their first few sequences. So for that, I give them oh. I hope those Digimon were crushed to death. Okay, someone needs to supervise Hikari. God. But then again, I guess, I mean, who wouldn't be distracted by the adorable Neko just slamming, wrecking Digimon? I probably would. I agree, Static Shitty. She is acting like a mother. It's fucking adorable. Even like the way she talks, she sounds like a mother, too. Okay, finally, they're actually giving some respect at the very least. Aw. Oh, man, that's the tough awesomeness I love to see. Now, that's what I wanted to see more of Hikari. Her actually talking, interacting with the characters. That Digimon. Seriously, what's with all the kawaii looking Digimon this week? Huh. That'd be pretty cool if Gallimon. Yeah, that's true. Gallimon and Talon do act like parents. Like, no joke. With their demeanor and the maturity. So you're right on that, Static Shadek. Maybe that Digimon was a former Holy Digimon? That actually explains their immense amount of powers. Someone's okay. That means she's probably not going to be able to assist them in combat now. Oh, that's a good question. Who knows? Maybe the ring is inside of Patamon's body. That's going to be my guess. Or maybe Patamon himself is a holy ring. I mean, I have no idea. You know what? They actually deserve some realization now, especially with all the bullshit they go through, with all the danger. If anyone deserves it, it's our main heroes. I can't tell I look like a mother. Oh boy. I don't even think Telmon should be called Telmon. It should be called Mamamon. Like no joke, or even Mamamon. Oh, okay. If that's the case, then I can't wait to see what type of question is gonna arise from this then. I know this. Oh, yeah, it is cute. Oh, I was so cowardly. I twisted my right hand. Fuck, that wasn't a good idea. But you know what? It's worth it, the cuteness. Hey, Carter should be building up her strength. Oh, actually, that's a fucking cute. I actually like that. Shows you the selflessness of the Connie right there. Oh. I'm assuming that's oh. Energy transferring abilities? Looks like it. Well, Konamon made such a suggestive noise right there. Hopefully it's good news, because every single time Kosha reports on something, it's bad news. Okay, finally some good news. Oof. Oh, shit. I mean, probably the most pressing matter is probably going to be them stopping Millennium Mon. Hmm. Definitely. And you know what? I think she'll pull it out, Telmon, because of that type of determination. Then it feels like someone that'd be giving it all up for Hikari just to make sure she's safe. Oh, that's actually. Thank you for the info, Static Shadek. As for Marian and Gimon, I remember. I think I remember seeing this Digimon in one of the older series. I just can't remember where. It's been years since I watched the original Digimon and Digimon Tamers and Digimon Zero Two. Decades for me, actually. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, there's only so much that the power of a holy ring can do. Oh, there's trouble. Oh boy. Well, I mean, it looks like I'm. So that's what I remember from Tamers. Okay. Because remember, yeah. Yeah, seen a few Tamer Digimon in one of the early episodes. Knowing so much is probably not going to fault. Well, I know why Akane did that. She does that because if she doesn't do that, Telmon's probably going to stay up the whole night just to protect Akane. Yeah, you see? I love that wisdom from Akane right there. Nah, compromise, Telmon. I like her annoyed face. But we know Telmon means well. Oh, man, that's fucking adorable. Yes. Yeah, the only thing is, I don't remember which one of Takado's friends had that Digimon, though. I don't. I mean, I'd have to rewatch Tamers again. But you know, I don't mind doing that one day. Dun, dun, dun. No, seriously, like this series, it just finds new ways of making some cool ass tracks. And even though, yeah, you know what? I never get sick and tired of looking at this transformation, especially since it's hand drawn beauty and not CGI ickiness. Although some series do have some cool CGI transformations, though. I'm not gonna completely bash on animes that use. Oh, is it gonna be Pegasus Mom? I mean, yeah, it makes sense because when it comes to the Anjumon forms, they're gonna have to say that for like the most intense moments of the series. I just hope for the sake of the series they don't Digimon Cellmon too early. If they do Digivolve, it has to be for like an epic moment because I remember. I'm not gonna spoil why she Digivolves in the original series, but that is one of the things I remember clearly, like every single detail. I hope for the sake of narrative, Telmon doesn't Digivolve yet. At least not until something super dramatic happens. Sort of like the original. I'm not gonna spoil what though, but anyone who watched the original series knows what I'm talking about. So when Telmon Digivolves. That's a good point. I'm actually loving what they did with. Oh, thank you for the info section, and that is actually true. Takero's been pretty darn cool this series. Oh no! I don't want to see Kilo Digimon. Oh man, that looks rough right there. You know, like the sound of the name Neko Punch sounds like a captivating attack name, right? Oh, all right, Hikari, catch her. Oh wait, I don't know if she's gonna be able to catch her. Whew. Talk about a last second save right there. Yeah, but you know what they say cats do have non-labs. Come on, Taichi. What? You should really learn. I mean, I'm just saying, Taichi should be using the ultimate forms a lot more earlier. And not just in the others. But yeah, so actually, thank you for the information on who had on listing the friend of Takeda when it comes to like Kenta. Oh, and I love that scene right there where you see Taichi's confidence in Akadi right there. Now that's the type of stuff I like. Oh, and there's actually something I love about Telmon, where even though she's physically outmatched at the moment, she's still going to try to dive in into the opposition right there. The thing is, though, Telmon's not going to be able to do it by herself, though. She's going to need the help of Akadi. They actually need to help each other. It can't just be everyone carrying the burden. Wait, is she going to do... I don't know how I feel about this. I do not want Telmon to digivolve into that certain form for something in concept for a... Oh. Yeah, that kind of reminds me of the Digimon movie animation, actually. I don't want someone to digivolve like this. I don't. Because I remember why she digivolved in the original series. It was monumental. If she digivolves for a low stakes fight like this, I'm gonna feel disappointed. Unless she does a different evolution. And then maybe it'll be okay. Please still wait. Do not digivolve her into the Digimon name that starts with an A and ends with an N. At least not this episode. Please, Toby, please don't do this. Okay, I'm starting to feel worried. I'm starting to feel really worried now. Because they're going to really much wreck one of my favorite moments in the original Digimon if they get Telmon a specific form of this early. Well, and that's going to kind of piss me off right there if they do that. Please do not be that form. Please be a different form. I'm going to cross my fingers. Okay, you see the crest. Don't get me wrong, this one looks cool. It's well animated. Alright, now I'm feeling nervous, but for all the wrong reasons. I mean, the music does sound pretty beautiful, though, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, good, she did. Okay. I'm telling you, I'd be worried. I was worried that she was gonna actually digivolve into a specific form. Okay, good. Woo! They actually handle it similarly to when Metal Greymon was defeating certain enemies while having like that golden glow. Okay, this is nice. Yes, this is epic. Hell yeah! Get wrecked, bitch! Yeah, I can see I can see your question. Yeah, actually, I can see your question right now. Oh, now that's the type of beautiful poem I love to see right there. I love my happy endings. Did that random noise of like oh man. Hey, but you know what? This series puts a smile to my face. Alright, oh good. This series averted disaster because if Telmon would have digivolved into that specific form, oh boy, you would have seen me have the rage. A rage that y'all have never seen before. Thankfully, it didn't happen, so hooray! Yeah, it might actually connect to the original Digimon, maybe. We'll find out for sure, though, Static Shadek. But honestly, though, I wouldn't be surprised if it does somehow connect in a roundabout way, considering the potential possibilities of Digimon. That would actually be pretty darn cool. Now, let me rate this episode overall. If I had to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, I definitely loved it. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Because this episode actually did a great job. It made it, okay. These are all okay. Never mind. It's just the Digimon Encyclopedia. It made Picardie a really darn cool character. Seeing the compassion she has for other Digimon. How much she'd risk her life for Telmon. And then I love Telmon. You get characterization. You see she has a motherly-like personality. And on top of that, you say Telmon, even though the odds are against her, she'll still absolutely risk her life. And I think that makes her badass. So great characterization for Ricardi and Telmon in the singular episode. Oh snap. Oh, yeah, that's the form, y'all. That's the... This... Okay, come on, Zoe. What? Oh, no. Wow. I was trying not to spoil y'all which form it was until he's like, nah, we're gonna spoil it with the silhouette and let's just give the name of Anja Woman. I'm like, Toei, what the? Why would you spoil Anja Woman? Why? Why? Don't get me wrong. This is what I'm worried about, Sedek Shadek. When the Angemon woman was introduced in the original Digimon, it was one of the most intense and emotional moments in the series. And you know why that moment was. They're gonna, Sedek Shadok, Toei's gonna ruin it. They're gonna ruin Angemon's introduction because no matter what they do with Angemon, if she's not gonna have the emotional build-up after the loss of a specific character that starts with a W, that ends with an M, that has a certain hat, it's gonna feel weightless when Angemon is introduced. That's exactly what worries me about this series. Wow. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy Angemon's gonna come in the next episode, but they're gonna turn one of the most memorable moments in all of Digimon. And they're just gonna turn it into a moment that looks cool. That's what I'm worried about. Instead of it being a moment where it's a moment where it's super memorable, where it's like, oh, wow. Does Toei not understand why people loved Angemon to begin with? Yes, it was because of Angemon's cool form, but it was also because a certain thing happened to a certain character. Because if they introduce that certain Digimon that ends with the W, ends with the N, and they only give them one episode, and something that were to happen to that specific Digimon in a single episode, me as an audience member, I'm not going to care as much about that specific Digimon like I did in the original series, because they give that Digimon a lot more build-up than the original. So already when it comes to the introduction of Angemon, Toei shot themselves in the foot. No matter what they do in episode 34, the introduction of Angemon is not going to be as good as it was in the original. There is nothing they're going to be able to do. Toei, they can have the prettiest animation of all time. They could have probably their character design in the series draw that scene when it's not going to stack up to the original, just because it's not going to have the emotional punch anymore. Toei kind of ruined themselves. Yeah. Toei, I expected more from you. Hell, what were they thinking in having the silhouette in the episode and the name? What was Toei thinking? Were they even thinking when they made the preview? That's what I was wondering. Were they? I honestly question their decision making now. But yeah, this definitely opens up a lot of can of words. Now I'm really worried. Like, before I was like, eh. And it's so bad. Now I see what they're doing with Angemon, I'm like, and it's a shame too, because they actually did make War Greymon better in this series than the original. So there were certain things Toei was doing better, but I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still excited for next week, Static Shadek. I'm still going to be excited, but I mean, and this is something I've been talking about in my other reaction videos too. If Toei were to mess this moment up, this series, at least a bit of it's going to be dead to me. Because that specific moment was one of my favorite Digimon moments of all time. That's one of the reasons why I remember Digimon decades later. And if they take that moment away from me, yeah, this remake, like no matter what this remake does, it's never going to stack up to the original. Not with them messing up that moment. That moment was the one they should not have messed up at all. But yeah, I mean, I'll get to that. I'll get to that when episode 35 airs. I'm gonna save my anger for that video when it does happen because I know I'm gonna be angry. Like no matter what Toei does, I'm gonna probably be angry. Probably. I'm like 99.99999% sure. Because when I watched Digimon the first time in the original series, that was like a big event for me. I was like, yo, this is like the coolest thing ever. Well, yeah, I mean, overall though, I love this episode though, specifically. Just man, that preview really would have felt like a punch in the face though. Exactly, yeah, that's exactly. The original series had better character development. That's it's a shame this series doesn't have that. You know? Man. I mean, we'll see. I mean, hopefully Static Shadek, after the bumps in the road, so we can figure something out. I'd say the only thing they can do to turn this around is if they were to end on Digimon 2020. Hopefully they can do Serial 2 better than the original series. That's my only hope for this series. I mean, yeah, I'll still enjoy the series. It's just not going to be better than the original, though, which the series had a shot of doing that. And then episode 35 says hello. And then I'm like, okay. I'm always damn ignorant expecting the series to have a chance of surpassing the original. But yeah, I'll still enjoy the series too, Static Shadek. I mean, when I see Digimon, I'll probably enjoy it. And trust me, here's what's probably gonna happen. Knowing me, when I see Digimon on screen, I'm probably gonna be pumped up. I'll be excited. But then once the episode's over, my brain's like gonna kick in, and it's gonna be like, no, this is not good. So that's probably what's gonna happen. I'm gonna enjoy it at the moment, but when the episode's over, then my brain's gonna be like kicking in. Oh yeah, they will. Oh yeah, they will, Static Shadek. They will. I mean, it's Anja Woman. Well, I mean, I'd be surprised if they didn't. I would actually be disappointed if Woman didn't go through Rule 34. Substantially disappointed. I actually want to see what the fans do with the Rule 34 stuff. But yeah, I mean, but yeah, these are my thoughts on the character. But before we talk more about this, these are my thoughts on the characters. I thought they did a great job with Hikari and of course Talon. From a story standpoint, it was good. I like the relaxing tone. It did a good job of giving Talon some battle feats too, so that we can take her much more seriously into the narrative. That's why I thought the running in the episode was nice, and it had a nice mix of comedy too and emotion when you have Talon acting like a mother. I thought that was really darn good. So that's why I thought the script was pretty good. Animation, yeah, could have been better. But considering next week's episode, yeah, Toei needs to save their best animators for next week. So, you know what? I understand them. Gotta hold back. At least the final sequences in the episode looked great, though. The artwork looked really great, for the most part. Well, animation wasn't super fluid. The artwork was nice. The local performances were great, especially from Telmon's actress. And that's why I thought I was worthy of an 8.5 out of 10. But yeah, these are my thoughts on the episode, y'all. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. And right before I go, I'd like to say thank you very much to Static Shadek for calling in the live chat. And for everyone else, thank y'all so much for watching my video. Hope you all have a great, safe, fantastic day. And hell yeah, I'm going to be reacting to episode 35. And yes, I'm going to be having a figurative microscope when I react to episode 35 because, yes, I mean, it's Anjumon. If Toei messes up next week's episode, y'all know how I'm going to react. Like the people who've talked with me in like Twitter, Discord, y'all know how if they mess up next week's episode, I'm gonna be pissed. But you know, I'll have faith in Toei that they're gonna do a good job though. Just not a great job though. Obviously, it's not gonna stack up to the original. But I'm open-minded. I'm open-minded to it. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I hope you'll have a great, fantastic day, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more, everyone. And thank you very much again, Static Shittick, and also everyone else for watching. Bye-bye, everyone.